Well, hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to more Zelda Breath of the Wild. We'll be continuing where we left off last time. We did a bunch of wandering about before we finally made it to Gerudo Town after a quick clothing change. We first tried getting up north on the map and ran into a bunch of guardians and such last time that told me I should stay away from that direction, so we're going here instead. I don't know what we're going to find in Gerudo Town. But I'm excited to find out. And hopefully we might get to the last of the next of the divine beasts that's nearby.
Saba.
Even with the divine beasts out there making a fuss, a little Vi like you just strolls into town. You've done well to make it to Gerudo Town. The chief keeps saying that everything is going to be okay, but thinking about the divine beast makes me so uneasy. The chief? This town is led by a fantastic chief, Lady Riju. She became chief after her mother, our old chief, passed away. Though young Lady Riju was our old chief's only child, so naturally the duties of leading the Gerudo fell to her. There have been other troubles on top of the divine beasts acting violently. I hear it has the chief and her advisors pretty worried. Divine beasts?
Huh?
You crossed the Gerudo Desert to get here, right? You must have seen the giant walking around outside. It appeared suddenly a few weeks ago. It's a daunting sight. If you get too close to it, it'll lash out at you with lightning. I can't imagine what would happen if it came to town. The chief says that thing used to be a god who protected this area around 100 years ago. But that story sounds too crazy to believe, don't you think? I need to think on it. Goodbye. You should be careful and not get too close to it. Let's see if anyone has anything to say. You have a quest.
Saba.
Great. You got the last of my free time with that greeting. What's the matter? I managed a shop that specializes in handmade accessories, but I've run out of flint. I needed to make my items. If only I had 10, just 10. If some kind Vi would give me 10 pieces of flint, I could offer a nice reward. I can dream all I want though. Nothing goes that smoothly in the real world. Accessories? I use rubies, sapphires, and other gems to make accessories. Each gem type has its own power that it can transfer to whoever wears it. There's nothing I can do about it not having any flint, though. Fools of the trade. I probably have 10 flint at this point. I'm sorry that you came all the way to see me for nothing. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get any flint yet, so I'm not in a position to make any accessories right now. I wonder if I'd be able to work if a kind, generous Vi were to give me 10 pieces of flint, though. Hello, Jorenda. Here's some flint. Well, I do appreciate the gesture, but unless I have 10 pieces of flint to get started with, there's no point. Do I not have 10 flint? I've broken tons of rocks. I have 7 flint. Alright. You win this round. I do, in fact, need to go find more flint.
Basak.
I'm sorry, but the Gerudo Jewelers isn't open right now. With that beast causing a ruckus and the guards in an uproar over some kind of theft, things have been pretty crazy. And on top of it all, my shop... The village is facing quite a few problems lately. Alright, so this is the jeweler that she worked at. And there's been a theft recently, apparently. Hotel Oasis. Okay, this town is huge. I'm going to get lost. Noble Canteen. The empty alley. Mainly I'm looking for people that show that they want to talk. Like a little quest indicator. Because talking to everyone would take a while. You are different.
Hi.
Ah, aren't those the clothes sold at Fashion Passion? I was thinking about buying some myself. How do they feel? Comfy? Say, are you, I really don't know how to say it. Might you be a boy? You are! I knew it! It's really impressive, you getting in here without anyone else noticing. Don't need to worry, I won't tell a soul. Just a little secret between us, Hylie and Vi, right? Hee hee hee. Go find a hammer. Yeah. I mean, that's part of my problem with mining is I don't actually have a hammer. So I keep breaking my tools. The Gerudo are clueless, but one look at you and a Hylian is sus. Well, she knows what Hylian boys versus girls look like. Versus Gerudo are probably not as familiar with the different Hylians. Particularly since, given that they only allow women in, they've probably never seen a Hylian boy. He was over there the whole time? Thought it strange that the sandstorm over there never lifted. Huh? And what is a Hylian Vi like yourself doing here? What are you doing? I'm an archaeologist of sorts. I was just poring over some ancient text that I discovered the other day. And I've finally decoded it. Well, part of it at least. But the rest is not far off. With this discovery, I'll finally be able to make a name for myself as an archaeologist. Of course! You and I meeting here is no coincidence. I've never been one to question fate. I can't explain why, but I trust you for some reason. I'll tell you the details of my research if you can keep a secret. My lips are sealed. There's a temple east of here, near the entrance to the Gerudo Desert. It's dedicated to the 7 giant statues of the heroines, said to be the divine protectors of the Gerudo. It was at this temple that I originally discovered the ancient scripture. It reads, "When the symbols of the 7 find their place, the blessed path will be revealed." That's all I've been able to decipher so far. It's believed that people once came from around the world in search of the heroine's blessing. But as far as I can tell, it doesn't appear that anyone has found it yet. I'm not sure what exactly it means, but maybe I'll find out more. Find out once I've deciphered more of the text. I'm not sure if this is related, but it said the heroines held powers that were part of a bigger whole. Each heroine had different powers: skill, spirit, endurance, knowledge, flight, motion, and gentleness. I mean, most of those are like intrinsic, you know, skill, spirit, endurance. Flight feels out of place. But they all look the same to me. I should understand the entire script before long, but that's only the beginning of my problems. That divine beast has been moving around the area, making it harder for me to conduct my research. That thing has no respect for academia. A bunch of stables have hammers in front. There's one at the Gerudo Canyon stable. Also, if you take a picture of one, you can search for it using your archive. Flight does not equal motion. Yeah. A child. Oh, you're that foreign Vi. Saba Saba. Night after night, the voices of the people in the canteen come right in my window. They're super loud. If you stand under the window, you can hear everything they're saying. When I grow up, I'm always going to speak in a quiet voice, even if I'm having a real great time. Window. I'm assuming that's a clue where if I stand by a window, I'll overhear.
Oh.
Hey, have you heard the rumor about Fashion Passion? I have.
Huh?
I tried asking Sala about it indirectly, but she wouldn't tell me anything. Doesn't Sala work at Fashion Passion? Geez, that's extremely suspicious. Oh, look at this cute little Vi. I bet you would absolutely love what we have to offer, little one. We're an inn, of course, but we also have a special spa plan, a vacation for mind and body. It's really, really popular. So popular, in fact, that we always have a long line of people waiting to get in. Although, I don't know what it is, but I just feel something special from you. You can cut to the front of the line. Oh, I'm just going on and on. What can I do for you? The nightly rate is 20 rupees, but we also offer a special spa plan that would bring the total to 80 rupees. Spa plan? You've never heard of the spa plan at Hotel Oasis? I was sure it was known the world over. The spa plan we offer will fill you with energy and a truly unique feeling of resilience to great dangers. And as an extra bonus, it'll feel like years of worry have been washed away, leaving your skin bright and smooth. Intriguing, right? What do you think? The standard stay is 20 rupees, the spa plan is 80 rupees. She has a crush? Could be. Goodbye. Feel like going to a spa would reveal the secret that I'm not a Vi. Is it my turn yet? You don't have anything to say? Alright, that looks fancy up ahead, so we'll hold off on going in there. Sandseal rental shop. That look. You must be the Hylian Frelly was talking about. My name is Calm. I'm Frelly's mother. We run a shop where we rent out sand seals. If you plan on crossing the desert, you'll need a sand seal. It may seem unlikely, but we're actually a thriving business, and it's so easy for a customer to get the hang of it. All you have to do is stand on your shield and let the sand seal pull you along. Of course, our sand seals have all been trained. They're much easier to handle than a sand seal you'd find in the wild. If you're in need, just let me know. Yeah, I used a sand seal that I'd caught last week. Oh, you both have quests. Well, don't run away. Saba. So yeah, hey, the name's Bonsai. I'm 35, single, and I love jogging, especially on sand. Yeah, everyone says I'm tenacious as a tick, and I think some of them meant it in a nice way too. So you out here on your own? Pretty rough and tumble place. Want to hang out with me a while? Nice sand jogging. Not actually required, but highly recommended. Also, once you get the knack of it, with the trained ones, you can handle wild caught ones better. Okay. If I'm wandering around the sand enough, I might look into the sand seals more. Ah, you notice these old things? Yeah, they're my sand boots. And they allow me to traverse the desert without being slowed down at all, so jogging is a breeze. If you'd like to check them out, we could grab a quiet corner and... Give me those boots? Seems out of character, Link. But sure, give me those boots. Huh? Oh, well, here's the thing. These sand boots are super rare, and I'd happily give them to you, but... Wait, this is a golden chance to woo... I mean, sure, I'd love to give them to you, you hungry little boot monster. Ugh. But first, a favor. Ever heard the legend of the 8th heroine? 8th heroine. Everyone's heard about the legend in the Gerudo region about the 7 heroines, but some tell of an 8th heroine. Wiped clean from history, and no one knows why or how. A phantom heroine, known to all, but seen by none. I've been taken with the legend since I was a child. Find her, show me the 8th heroine, and I'll give you these sand boots. What do you say? I'll go look. Yes! According to those who idolize the 8th heroine, she is enshrined somewhere in the Gerudo Highlands. Apparently, they even have a nickname for her, the Bronze Giant. Catchy. Beyond that, I don't really know much. Who knows? There might be someone in Gerudo Town who knows more about the legend of the 7 heroines. Maybe that info would help. I don't know. Anyway, draw a picture or something if you find her, and then show me. I'm pretty picky about pictures too. If you get one, make sure at least the statue's upper half is visible, okay? Oh, and here, if you'd like, you can use these. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Besides, you seem really into boots. Snow boots are not sand boots. Come on. Bonzo's kind enough to lend you these boots. They evenly distribute your body weight so you can maintain your normal walking speed over deep snow. Gerudo Highlands are covered in deep snow, so it's hard to walk, right? Everyone knows that. But with these snow boots, you can walk through snow like it was flat ground. No, you can walk even faster than that. No one makes these anymore, so they're extremely valuable. As such, you can't keep them, okay? This guy is just weird? Yeah. Many have investigated the 8th heroine, but it's an inscrutable legend, an unsolved and possibly unsolvable puzzle. And as Miss Boots spins her wheels on it, we'll grow closer and closer, and then... Hee hee hee. You had something to say before, and now you don't.
Saba Saba. Oh,
Ah, Hylian. This is the northwest gate of Gerudo Town. All via are welcome. We caution all travelers to avoid sandstorms. If you're caught in a sandstorm, you'll lose your way. Even us Gerudo have trouble navigating them. Which is precisely why there are so many stories about ancient cultures hiding their treasure in the desert. Treasure? Having said that, I don't really know the details either. You're just gonna leave it at that. There are statues of swordswomen scattered across Gerudo Desert. They're remnants of ages long past. People talk about the statues pointing to the hiding place of ancient treasure, but that's just superstition. Even if it was true, there are dangerous monsters in the sandstorm. I wouldn't risk it. You don't say. Statues that point to some treasure.
Basak!
Alright, let's get back to the main road here in Gerudo Town. Or maybe I should explore the other side. You aren't Gerudo.
Oh,
Evening. I really want to use the actual Gerudo greeting. You know,
Saba Saba.
but I'm worried I'd mess it up and embarrass myself. You just used it. You know, like, look at me, I can speak another language. It just feels like bragging. Don't overthink it. You really think I'm putting too much thought into it? Maybe you're right. Gerudo Town is so different from home. I live in Rito Village. We don't get many visitors there, so I'm not really familiar with non-Rito. But now that I'm here, I should enjoy myself. I wanted to start by trying out some of the meat here, but, well, they don't seem to have poultry. I'm not going to comment on the fact that you're a bird person looking for poultry. I say as I just comment on it. Wild Pokemon hiding in the dangerous monsters hiding in the sandstorm. Hey, Pokemon have sandstorms too. No need to be judgy. Alright. That's clearly the way actually to the palace. So what was the fancier thing over on that side? I assumed it might be heading to the palace, but clearly not. Sava Salta? Anyway, good evening. Gerudo words are really hard to remember. I think Sav is part of half of them, but there's some starting with V. Alright. I am going to go over here then, because while this looks important, it's clearly not the main palace. Or maybe it's a side entrance to the main palace. Okay. Oh, guard barracks. Neat. Can't you tell we're on high alert right now? And no, you can't help. Outsiders must stay out of it. What are you doing here, outsider? This is the barracks for the Gerudo soldiers. We're on high alert right now. If you want to do some sightseeing, go check out the market instead. What happened?
Ah,
Well, you see. Wait, why would I tell an outsider like you something about important matters involving the security of our people? If you had permission from Captain Teak, that'd be a different story. Are you Captain Teak? You are. What are you doing here? This is the barracks for the chief's guards, not a place for tourists to gather. We're on high alert after the recent theft, so you should clear out. I did not get permission from Captain Teak. Hello. Thought that was some sort of like crawl space that I could crawl through to get to a secret location. But it seems not. Alright. I don't know. Feels like I should save the palace for last. Explore everything else first. Which means I've got to go around. Although I think there was one of these buildings that cut through. Not this one. Rather than going all the way around. You. There we go. There are a whole ton of merchants here. Be funny if one of them sold flint. Well, you three seem to be involved in something. People really crave home cooking, huh? Rather than designing an elaborate meal, it's sometimes better to make something quick using a few homemade ingredients. Huh? I should really write that down. Chief Ori Tamu, Volume 1. Special Effects, Extraordinary Elixirs, Fairies. We'll start with Special Effects. Most ingredients can imbue their meals with some unique effects. Ingredients that have cold properties can help you resist heat. Ingredients that have hardy properties can fully heal you and grant you temporary bonuses. Temporary bonus vitality. There are many other effects to be found among ingredients. You just have to experiment. And don't forget, combining ingredients with the same effect may increase the effect's strength or duration, but combining ingredients with different effects may cancel their enhancing effects out, so you must be careful. I, Ari Tamu, am admittedly quite impatient, so I always have speed-increasing hasty foods on hand. Extraordinary elixirs. You can cook up an elixir by mixing a bug part and a monster part together. Elixirs can be made in pots, just like food, and with valuable ingredients, the elixir's effect will get stronger. You can also add acorns or chikalu tree nuts to impart your elixir with minor healing properties. However, I, Ari Tamu, am deathly afraid of insects and would never even think of touching them. Fortunately, there are regular meals that you can cook which will produce the same effects as elixirs. And fairies. It is said that fairies truly do exist in the world, but that they will only appear before an individual with a pure soul. One theory suggests that some special kind of cooking might be possible if you used the power of a fairy. Ari Tamu, have been a pure soul for over 35 years. I expect my fairy will arrive any day now. Uh-huh. So what do we have over on this side of the city? Hello, my name is Rissa. My favorite food is the salted rice balls my Vaba likes to make. I've gotten very good at making them too. People say they're almost as good as hers, even... Wait, I should say grandmother, not Vaba. And maybe not almost as good. Hey, what are you doing coming in here? It's really rude to just barge in. What? I'm practicing just for getting a job in a restaurant, obviously. Cook a fairy. I'm not gonna cook a fairy. A, that sounds monstrous. And B, I need whatever fairies I can find to heal me whenever I die, which I invariably do far too much.
Oh.
What's the password? E. And what comes next? S. And after that, A. And what comes last? An exclamation point. Go drink milk in the bar or something. The secret club's secret. Okay. Sabo? What's a Vo doing here? I'm not a Vo. Clearly I'm a Vi. Everyone says so. Surprised? You might be able to fool all the other Vi around here, but you won't fool me so easily. Don't worry though, it doesn't matter much to me what you do. But since you came all the way back here, maybe you'd like to stay a bit and chat. The goddess statue. Oh, the goddess statue has been here since long before I was even born. No one here really believes in that stuff anymore though, so they tend to avoid stopping here. Kind of like they avoid me. But someone has to keep the goddess statue company, so here I am. It's such a treat to chat with a Vo again. Will you humor me a little bit longer? Have you ever left the town? Oh ho, I may not look it now, but I was quite the traveler when I was young. Quite a beauty too. It was a rare thing for a Vo not to notice me come into a room. But I had a fairy tale notion in my mind. I'd heard of the Lover's Pond, and I thought I'd meet my true love there. I traveled all across Hyrule searching for this fabled place, but I couldn't find it. And before I knew it, I'd grown old. The Vo no longer turned when I walked in. Oh, don't look so sad. I stopped being sad about it a long time ago, and I chased my dreams. Hehe, it's such a treat to chat with a Vo again. Will you humor me a little longer? No. Goodbye. Just live your life to the fullest, little Vo. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you desire? I already have 6 hearts. Let's get more stamina. You wish to expand your stamina wheel, yes? Yes. I shall grant the power you seek. Also, with regards to cooking a fairy, I assume it would give lots of hearts. And I typically don't need meals that fill lots of hearts. And there are plenty of other meals I can cook that already give too many hearts. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Thus, if you're hoping to cross the vast Gerudo Desert, sandseal surfing is the way to do it. It's only 20 rupees to rent one. Need a shield too? Just pay 50 rupees. What do you say? Sandseal? Seriously? Let's seal the deal. How do I set seal? Seal you later. Wow, those are terrible. Seal you later. What? Is that some kind of slang? I wonder if it's just a thing outside Gerudo Town. Anyway, the Gerudo Desert is vast. You'd be wise to take a sandseal if you're traveling beyond town. Have you made any food with the durians yet? I have not. I keep telling... Get off the wall, Link. No, get off the wall, Link. I keep telling myself I need to do some cooking, and I just keep not doing it. Because... Hey, speaking of sledgehammers. So, I don't want to waste the time of people watching this video with me spending a ton of time cooking, but I also don't want to play unless I'm recording it, and those two don't go together very well. And so... I haven't cooked any meals, and so I think I'm really low on food. Yeah, I'm down to 3 meals and 2 elixirs. So I need to do some cooking. Let's see. Anything over here I want to drop? Not really. I guess I can drop the Korok leaf, because hopefully wherever there are rafts, there will be leaves nearby. That may come back to bite me later. Gerudo Scimitar. That's a town exit. Ooh, armor. Gerudo Veil. Gerudo Top. Is that what I'm already wearing? Yeah, Gerudo Veil, Surwall, and Top. So those look like they're just a different color of the same outfit. I don't need a different color of the same outfit. I was hoping actual armor. I've already been over here. Yes, I'm back to the town square. Got turned around a bit, which is normal for me. Okay. I think I've been everywhere besides the main palace area. Talked to most people. What is it, ma'am? As you can see, I'm busy gathering information. Information? Ma'am, don't tell me you don't know who I am. No way. You've never heard of Rumor Mill either? Never heard of it. Wait, never heard of it is the... B usually means you're leaving the conversation. Never heard of it. Are you kidding me? For you to say you've never heard of Rumor Mill, Hyrule's most popular news publication. You must be lying. Actually, I know you are. I am an award-winning investigative journalist, after all. Truth is, you can't hide anything from Tracy. Hey now, get that wishy-washy garbage out of here. Once more with conviction. Truth is, I'm Tracy herself, from Rumor Mill. I suppose that works. Anyway, I hope you enjoy reading Rumor Mill. I take pride in my work. There sure are a lot of Hylians coming by today. This is the home of the chief of the Gerudo. It is my duty to make sure that no one suspicious enters. Do not distract me from my job. I'm Gerudo. Can I go in? You're not Gerudo, Link. You're very clearly a Hylian. Can I go in? We're busy. It's an emergency. Authorized personnel only. That's what I would say if I had my way, but the chief is a kind person. She's told me to allow visitors. If you want to go inside, be my guest, but if you say even one rude thing to the chief, you and my spear will have a very personal conversation. I would prefer to avoid a personal conversation with your spear. Riju.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
I mean, I just walked in the door. You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Hold on, Buliara? This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? I'm Link. Link, and what is it you come all the way here to tell me, Link? I can calm Naboris. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? The only ones who could ever control them were champions like Lady Urbosa. And all of the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. Buliara, a memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our new friend here, was named Link, though it always seemed more legend than fact. Lady Riju, do those same stories not also say that the Hylian champion carries a legendary sword? I see no such weapon in this person's care. They do indeed. If I recall correctly, it was called the Sword That Seals the Darkness. The Princess of Hyrule supposedly hid it away in the middle of a deep forest. That's, I think, the first clue we've gotten so far of where the Master Sword is hiding. So, some forest somewhere. What a device on this one's hip. It appears to be a precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember ever hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment, you're a Vo! A Vo within our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion? Well, we'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa, and if you're here to help us with Naboris, then we are allies. You saw it on your way to our town. Divine beast Va Naboris, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at any who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the divine beast on our own. If you truly are a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. Lady Riju, I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task. Perhaps if this person were first to prove his worth by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Ah yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom, and a relic of the Gerudo. But as Buliari says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry, Lady Riju. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Head through this arch. It will lead you to the barracks. Then seek out Captain Teak and ask for a full report. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know, I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. I mean, we go to inventory. I have this rubber helm that protects against electricity. Probably just as good as your heirloom, right? Hey, Teak. You again? How many times do I have to tell you to get before you get it? Get out of here. What? Buliara sent you? My apologies. I'm the officer in charge of the soldiers, Captain Teak. The chief's heirloom was stolen by thieves belonging to the Yiga clan the other day, so everyone is on edge. We've determined the Yiga's hideout is in Karusa Valley, but soldiers are all exhausted, so I was just thinking about requesting some extra help. Hey everyone, listen up. This Hylian Vi has agreed to help us, so offer her any information you can. Consider yourself a part of our unit. If you have any questions, my troops will be happy to help. Hey, I haven't seen Barta. Where's she gone off to? She said she was going to scout the thieves' hideout, but then she left before we could say anything. Now that I think about it, she's been gone for 2 days. I wonder what happened to her. One of your troops has been missing for 2 days and you're only now thinking about it? Wow. Are you serious? Why'd you let her go by herself? And why did you wait 2 days to report this? I apologize. She said she just wanted to check it out and would be careful, so I thought... Ugh, as if we aren't busy enough searching for the chief's heirloom, now we have to find Barta too? If the captain hears about this fiasco, she'll punish us for sure. Probably 100 laps around Gerudo Desert again. Oh no, what should we do? I'm thinking about it. Okay. Someone's missing. I finally found the Vo of my dreams, and I just recently married him. I thought I had finally found happiness, but then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save him is the innards of a Molduga. But I would never be able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but they said they have serious issues to deal with. They said they have no time for my plight. They turned me away. But then, why wouldn't they? The Molduga is a menacing beast. None who faced one escape unscathed. So perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to stick their neck out for a stranger. I thought I'd finally gotten out of this town. Never thought I'd have to come crawling back. What is a Molduga? The Molduga is a monster. A terror so savage that even other monsters won't approach it. It's often spotted west of here in the Haruma Dunes and in the south. It's very sensitive to vibrations, and it tends to attack anything that draws near. You can't approach it, or even move near it, but you can't use someone as bait. So, what am I to do? Despite my warnings, you and this Vi here keep wandering into the barracks. Know that the only reason you're not already sliced into pieces is because we are otherwise occupied. Didn't you hear your captain say to help me? Babby's training is really tough, but it's our fault the thieves were successful. We have no room to complain. Those thieves sure have guts scheming against us like that. We'd never have lost in a fair fight. But this training is so tough. Well, I guess that's that. So, we zoom out and look at the map. There's the Divine Beast. Oh, I guess I need to select... Whoa, put your sword away, Link. We're not attacking anything. Let's see. Where would this one be on the map? I don't know. It's not marked. Ferocious monster, sensitive to vibrations. I think she said west of the town, but I'm disappointed it's not on the map. The 8th heroine. That is right outside town, apparently. Okay. Then we have Secret Club Secret. The closed shop Fashion Passion is a secret entrance where only members can get in. To gain entrance, you need a secret password known only to members. It seems that once you give the wrong password, you won't be able to try again for an entire day. I can't mark that one as a quest to follow. I could try going to that house again where you can listen at the wall and see if that helps me get the password. 10 pieces of flint, that's fine. Guy of the Car Bazaar needs a cooling elixir, which I don't have. Okay. I think 8th heroine is definitely one to follow up on. And then one of these houses had a window that was good for listening in. Here.
Oh.
Yeah, the rumor about Fashion Passion. And the people at the secret door told me to drink milk here. I think. Oh, are you a Hylian Vi? We don't see too many of you. I can't tell how old you are, but you look a little young to be coming to my shop. You see, we mix special drinks here, drinks that are definitely just for adults. Special drinks? Well, a big part of this drink is the ice we use from the ice house. It makes them especially refreshing. Well, you're a little too young to be here, don't you think? Recommendations? Our featured cocktail is called Noble Pursuit. Many of our customers come here specifically to order it. The light, sweet taste, the cool sensations from each sip, it's like drinking distilled motivation. How about a little milk? Milk? We don't carry anything as childish as milk here. Did Greta tell you to come here and ask that? The store clerk is just playing a prank on you. Good grief. Doesn't she have anything better to do with her time? She's always being so secretive about her shop, but hiding something just makes young people more interested. Well, that didn't get me any closer. That reminds me, I haven't seen Pokey around lately. She used to come here every day to drink a Noble Pursuit too. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm even telling you this. Pokey. Seems to be the next clue in that quest line. What is it? I feel like I've met you before, but I don't recall having any Hylian acquaintances, especially since I've only ever served in the palace. I've never even set foot beyond the town's walls. I thought I could relax at last, now that Boliara has come of age, but then something like this happens. I'm retired now, though, so there isn't anything I can do about it. What happened? A little while ago, a gang of thieves slipped into the palace and stole the chief's heirloom, the Thunderhelm. It's bad enough to be robbed in general, but for the object stolen to be a valued heirloom belonging to our own chief. If I was still in charge, any guard who failed to catch those thieves would be doing some serious manual labor. And then they'd be thrown back into training, all the way from the beginning, no exceptions. Alright. Well, I don't know where to find this bully person, so I'll just ignore it.